Don't say anything naughty. You guys are on camp. You guys are being recorded. It's overlapping similar triangles. Okay, so it's still similar triangles, but now move this overlapping. Okay, we'll do one example like together, and you guys do one on your own, basically. See if you got it. So draw like a big triangle that looks kind of like this. But then draw a line that kind of cuts through the lower part of it like that. Parallel. Okay, that makes similar triangles actually. Okay, there's like a little triangle and a big triangle that are similar. This angle and this angle equal. Nobody's got it on the first try yet today. There, what's that pair called? Give you a clue like that. What's this pair of angles called?
Same side interior.
No, it's not same side interior. Anybody at home? Throw a guess out there. Same side interior, like this pair. Corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles over here are also. And there's a shared angle at the top that's the same on both triangles. You see the little triangle and the big triangle, they're similar, same angles. Okay, put these sides on there, 8, 2, 14, x, 12, and y. The strategy is going to be draw two triangles to find x and y. There's, like everything in math, there's more than one way to do this. I'm going to show you the strategy, and I'd like you to use this today because I think it will help you and it will for sure get you to the right answer. But down the road, you might find that there's other strategies that work just as well. But for today, you got to draw two triangles. In other words, there's a little triangle and there's a big triangle. You got to draw them both out and put all the sides on there. Okay, look at this little triangle. See 8, 12, 14? Put those on there. And then the big triangle, a little less obvious. What are the sides on the big triangle? 10. Y. This isn't really X. Can anybody put on? Yeah, it's really like 14 plus X. Look at that. Make sure that makes sense. I mean, these are all inches if you want to put inches. You get that? This whole side, 14 plus X. Y, 10. Okay, because this will get you the answer for X and Y pretty easily. You just got to do the proportion. 8 over 10 equals 12 over Y, right? And then the other one will be 8 over 10 equals this 14 over parentheses 14 plus X. A little bit of algebra. Especially since you're not going to be allowed to use a calculator, I would reduce these always. This 8 over 10, make it easier. So that's really 4 over 5, right? And then solve it out from there. I feel like I made a mistake on this. What'd I do? Oh yeah, duh. 4y equals 60. So divide by 4, you should get y is 15. Okay, that one's easy. What about this one? Here you got 140, right? I mean, this one's like obvious. You know how to do it. This one less obvious. This is where the kind of new thing today. Shoot, let's reduce it again. I'm sorry. 4/5 equals 14. You might be tempted to reduce those. You can't reduce those because it's like a binomial here. You can't reduce a part of a binomial. So you just got to keep that. Do your cross products. 670. And then what about this? You got to distribute the 4 to both. It's actually 56 plus 4x. That's the step you got to get. Make sure you understand what I did there. Cross products. Okay, minus 56 on each side. Divide each side by 4. 3.5. 3 2/4, right? 3.5. 14/4. 7/2. Okay, make sure that answer makes sense in the picture. If x is 3.5, does that make sense? That looks like it makes sense. If y is 15, that makes sense. If you set it up wrong, your answer probably won't make sense. All right, you get some weird answer. Okay, you guys ready? Want to do one on your own? Okay. If you have a question at home, or if I'm going way too fast, speak up. Example number 2 looks like this. And like that. Parallel, which means there's similar triangles. Got 5, 8, 3, 4, y here, x there. Okay, do the same thing. Draw 2 triangles and then solve for x and y. Okay, draw 2 triangles, solve for x and y. Give you 2.5 minutes. See if you can get it. Over 15 doesn't sound right. Feel like Okay, that would be the two triangles. You got to be careful. If you try to do it without drawing these out, it's pretty easy to mix something up. That's why I'm requiring you today to draw them out, okay? In the future, maybe you'll decide not to, but for today, I'd like you to. Okay, so what could you do to set this up? You got 11 going with 3, so you'd have to say 11 over 3 equals 5 over x. If you just looked at this, I'm just going to be real with you. A lot of people would say something like 8 over 3 equals 5 over x. We just looked at this. It doesn't work, okay? Like 8 over 3 equals 5 over x isn't, if you think about it, it's not logical. Because these are like sides in the triangle, and these are just like pieces of a triangle. So that's why I'm really saying you have to do this today, because if you don't, you might mix that up. And then the other one, you could say 11 over 3 equals x, or sorry, 4 plus y over 4. Okay. Come out to kind of weird fractions. Should have got 15 over 1 and 4/11. And then this is like 11y equals 12 plus 3y minus 3y over. I feel like I screwed this up. What did I do wrong? I guess that might be right. I'm getting 12 over 8. I'm getting y is 1.5. That's not right, is it? Maybe it is. What did I screw up? Oh, this is a 4. This is not a 12y. Sorry. So 44 equals 12 plus 3y. Make sure you distribute to both. Minus 12 on each side. 32 equals 3y. Okay. Should have got y is 10 2/3. Sorry, you couldn't even see what I was writing there. Okay, so final answer is y, x is 1 4/11. Y is 10 2/3. If you did not get that, you might want to make sure you ask a question about it. Guys, I think most of you were good on it. Okay, if you're good on that, guys, you can go ahead, get your work done there. And like I said, we'll do a review tomorrow, and your quiz will be either Thursday or Friday. Feeling pretty good about what you guys are doing, though, so keep up the good work. Danny, yep, sorry, he probably maybe already left, but you can go ahead. I gotta stop recording.